Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is Ampliful Tales, a channel dedicated to sharing the joys and the challenges of raising a special needs child. I'm so happy to have you here. Let's get into today's video.
Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Ampliful Tales, a channel dedicated to sharing the joys and challenges of raising a special needs child.
Hi everybody, so today we're going to be talking about the AAC device. Thank you so much for joining in today. Let's get right into it. The device that I just used to do the introduction is called an AAC device. AAC stands for Communication Device System of strategies and tools that replaces or supports spoken language. Is also known as argumentative and alternative communication devices, right? So that's what the short form is, AAC. So I'm going to be using that mainly in today's video. That's what Jaleesa has been using at school and everywhere else that she needs to be vocal or she needs to speak. We're not at the point where she's fluent with it, but we are getting there gradually. If you have a really good EA, then that really helps as well, because she takes her time with her at school, and also we have to do our part at home. So I'm just going to be talking a little bit about the device, how you can get one for your child, and answer a few questions that I had when I was introduced to this device the first time. So one of the things was, if you're in Alberta, I know that the funding that kind of caters for special needs children is from FSCD. So Jaleesa was under that, and she had an LSLP coming into the home about twice a month. So she'll come in and then she'll teach us things that we can do to be able to help Jaleesa with her speech. And one of the things that she recommended was an AAC device. And I was like, what is an AAC device? I've never heard of it before. But generally, an app that you put on a tablet. This one is for Jaleesa. She knows that this iPad doesn't have anything else on it. It doesn't have YouTube. It just has the app that she uses to learn. And I think it's really important to separate between what they use for play and what they use to learn or speak. That way they know that when they pick up this iPad, that's all they're doing with it is for speech and nothing else, because that can kind of influence how they want to use it. If they have it on the same thing and it's just like YouTube, kids, they'll go on YouTube and watch stuff. But we wanted her to be able to know that this iPad is only for speech, and that helps them. Like when I give her this iPad, even though she might not be able to express herself fully with it without help, and because I know her so well, I know the things that she wants, but I would try my best to, get her to be able to use this. And even though she might not be able to express herself everything, but because she knows this is a speech one, when she has it, that's all she knows she's supposed to be doing, or it helps her to be able to communicate better and to be able to be more focused and not be distracted by other things on the iPad. So like I said, it's only on this iPad or on an iPad that you can download the app. So there's two apps, and one of the apps that Jaleesa has on her iPad she started with is TouchChat. So TouchChat is a lot more for, my eyes, I feel is a lot more simpler to be able to use, and it has pictures. Hopefully you can see it well. It has pictures that let you know what to do. And when she clicks the pictures, and it has categories on the top, but when she clicks the pictures, it takes her to the next step of what she's supposed to say or what is recommended for her to say. And it's really helpful. So let's say if I was to click, let's say the eat picture right here, if I was to click eat, it will say eat, and then it will go into a next page where it has like so much food that she can pick from. And we can also add pictures on here too. to help her. So let's say, you know, you're African, or you're from, you know, you're Chinese, you're from wherever, and you have specific foods that is not mentioned here. When you make it, you can be a photographer, take some nice pictures of the food, and put it on here so that it is personalized. So she can actually or your child can actually point to that specific food that they want. But generally the app has generalized, like fries, like basic things that normally kids would eat. But if you want to, you know, personalize it, it gives you a spot, it gives you spaces for you to personalize it, so that as they get older, they have all these things specific to their needs, and it's easier for them to communicate with. So the whole idea is for them to be able to grow with this device. Until God touches their speech, they're supposed to, it helps them to grow with the device. So by the time they get to a certain age, if God has not touched them yet, or their testimony has not been realized yet, they will have so many of their life, or what they usually do on here, that it will be so personalized that it will be easy for them to still maneuver and be able to express themselves how they want to express themselves. So this is really good. I find that for me as a mother, the TouchChat is a bit easier for us to use at home, and also to use for us to use at home. So we started off with TouchChat, but we went to a camp, the AAC camp. I think I've mentioned it once or twice. And Jaleesa was so attracted to other kids' device that they were using, and they were using one called LAMP. So LAMP is a bit different. It's more animated type of cartoons for different, let me say different, the pictures are more cartoony, cartooned, and it's harder for me with my mind to understand and to grasp it. So Jaleesa wanted to, you know, explore. So we changed it for her at school. She has a school one that she uses that has the lamp on it. So we switched it, but I feel like we're not being helpful at home with it, and I feel like she's not excelling as much with it comparing to the TouchChat when she was really into it. She kind of liked it at the camp, and she wanted to use other kids' ones, so we thought maybe she would grasp the lamp one more. But I feel like we should go back to the TouchChat so that we'll be able to help her at home, and the EA will be able to help her at school, so that would be like a dual type of thing. So it will speed up the process of her being able to express herself express herself independently with the iPad. So one thing that parents might think, because I had these questions myself, is would the AAC device hinder my child from learning to speak? And no, it doesn't. As you can see, when I used it in the beginning of the video, and also when I just clicked on the eat icon, 1 minute, you could see that it speaks, it says the words for them, right? So let's say I said eat. Let's say Jaleesa's favorite thing, one of her favorite things is popcorn. So say eat popcorn. If she wants goldfish, you click on the eat, and then it has a picture of goldfish right here, and you click on it and it shows you. So I think it shows them the picture. So register the picture and also register the word for them to be able to memorize. You know, these kids work on routine, and I think the more they hear the words, the more you're doing your part at home with other activities, with other sensory things, I think it will trigger them to be able to want to say the words even more. This is not just like it's not a video game, or it's not like something they're just watching and they're not interacting. They have to mentally be able to put the pictures to the words, you know, to kind of coordinate those two to be able to know what they want. And I think that's why it's a really good thing for you to have for your child, to give them that voice that they need, so that when you drop them off somewhere else and you're not there, like the person that's with them doesn't have to be struggling to try to figure out what they need. Like if they want to go to the washroom, they can actually click it, but it takes time, obviously, for them to get to a point where they'll be able to express themselves all by themselves with the device without any assistance. But it starts from when they're young. If you start now, by the time they get to a point where you're not around them all the time, it will be easier for them to use it. I feel like I said, the AAC device, it promotes independence It helps with social interactions so that you're not there trying to talk to other kids for your child. They can actually, and this is pretty cool for a child to be able to have an iPad talking in it. I think that will even open doors for them to have more friends, be like, oh, that's cool, and all of that. It expands their communication options so that it's not only like pulling mommy to the fridge, or like, you have to kind of guess what they need all the time. And I think that's something that would really help them to be able to excel. The device goes on sale, not the iPad. The iPad, you just buy it as wherever. If you want to go to an Apple store or buy it online, you buy it anyhow you want to buy it. But the app itself, it goes on sale, I believe, twice a year. I will have the dates in the description down below for those that are interested in purchasing this for their child. And if you have an FSCD worker that comes into the home, or you go somewhere else to meet them, you can also ask them about it, and they'll be able to explain more in depth about the device. Or you can even leave a comment down below, and I'll try to find the answers to the questions that you may have. So it goes on sale twice a year. When it's not on sale, it's about $300 for the app. But the good thing is that, let's say, this has happened to Jaleesa before, like she broke her first iPad. So let's say they break the iPad. You can still, because it's an app, you can still, and you have it stored, like, you have a login code and stuff, so you can always transfer it onto a next iPad. So that means that you don't have to always keep purchasing the app. You have to keep purchasing the iPad, which sucks, but you don't have to keep purchasing the app. So that's really good. Once you have it, you have it. And also, so when it's not on sale, it's about $300 for one. So if you want to buy the TouchChat, $300. If you want to buy the LAMP, it's $300. And it's also, when it's on sale, it's about half the price, $150. And I will have the I'll have the description down below. I just want to make sure that it's not USD and is in Canadian dollars. But yeah, so $300 if it's not on sale, and $150 if it is on sale, and it happens twice a year. Another thing that I would like to talk to you guys about is those in Alberta, Edmonton, or even Calgary. Like, if you don't mind the drive, every year around September, before the long weekend before school starts in September, there's a camp, AAC camp, that happens in organized by the U of A, people in the U of A campus, and it's a really, really good camp. I wasn't able to go last year because of circumstances, but it's really good. It's affordable. The price is really affordable, and it talks about the AAC device. It talks about is mothers with special needs kids that come around. They have SLP, they have OTs there that are supporting the program, that takes the children, and they do fun activities with them. So you as a mother can really focus on the workshops that they have to be able to learn and be able to come back and implement it in your own home. And I cannot stress this camp enough. We went, and it changed our lives, how we think and how the process of everything is. So that's something that I'll keep you guys posted as well when the time comes around. It's something, if you haven't tried it before, you should definitely give it a try. So yeah, I really hope that this video reaches someone. This video encourages someone to, try the device. Try it, because you never know unless you try it, to see how your kid learns. Okay, so you never know until you try it, to see how your kid will kind of gain that independence, and you'll be able to communicate, even though it's not their voice directly. This is a voice that they can use until God touches them. And I also know that in Edmonton, they do have a program where you can get the device for free, but your SLP would be more would be the person to give you more information about this, because what they told us was that Jaleesa would have to use, so they'll give her a loaner, or they give the person a loaner, and they have to show them that they can do a certain amount of communication with the device before they can purchase theirs for them for free. And Jaleesa was not moving as quickly as, you know, they needed to see her progress, so we had to purchase it ourselves. And I think if you get it on sale, you get the iPad. It's a long time investment, you know. As long as you take care of the iPad, you watch your child with the iPad, it's a long time investment that you will not be losing your money. It's a good investment, actually, to be able to spend money on, to be able to help your child have a voice. So just think about this. It won't hinder their communication skills. It will just improve it and advance it. I hope this video helps you. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. Yeah, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.